Hi, I'm Kyle from Gun Gamers, and today we're doing Forgotten Gear. It's kind of like Forgotten Weapons, except we really don't know what we're doing, and it's gear. Today we have the STRAC Fast System, and this is a magazine for your magazines. It does exist, it is real. It first came about in 2007, and it was partnered with Wilcox, and it was a strange system that ultimately failed for couple of reasons. Basically how it works though is you put it against your torso here and it kind of moves, it's curved with your body, and then this holds 3 magazines, which is not a lot for its size. So how it works is you got this cover here, you can open it up and it dangles down. It can be converted to left or right-handed use, and then the mags are in here, and these are gas mags, and then they just rock out like this and you can hold 3 mags in here. This thing is heavy. These mags are pretty close to what a loaded 30-round mag is like, and so we weighed it and it came to 4.5 pounds with the mags. So it's heavy, but it's really solid built as well. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take it apart here so you can kind of get an idea what the inside looks like. As you can see, it's pretty robust here. It's held together with 30 million super tiny screws. So I would never want to take this apart because something terrible would happen. It works exactly like what a magazine for a rifle or a pistol would work like for a single stack. Works the exact same way. So it really is a magazine for your magazines. And it was designed this way so if for some reason the spring ever did bind up, you could manually still guide it forward to retrieve your magazines. And that was kind of their idea when they tried to market it to the military. Ultimately, it didn't work with the military because it was too heavy. And it's ridiculous heavy. I've fielded this like a handful of times, but it's not great. I mean, it works good, but it's way too heavy to be practical. If you don't care about the weight of your gear, I guess, but otherwise it's not a great thing.
Another thing to mention, you know what came out right around the same time?
What?
Taco pouches.
Ah.
And like open top pouches started becoming...
This is true. Before then, around this time, there wasn't a lot of taco pouches or a lot of open tab. Kydex was very infrequent. Yeah. So I think this was like it was a cool idea because not a lot of other cool options existed, but shortly thereafter that changed a lot. And as a result, these things fell out of favor. These things originally were super expensive. They were like $300. $300 for this thing. I picked this up on eBay like 5 years ago, I think, for about $70. And now they've gone back the other way because there were so few of these things built. They're now super rare, and they've gone back up in value to almost to what they cost new, if you can find one for sale. I'm gonna hang on to it because it's cool and it's weird. Other than that, I would say it had potential as a design, but they just made it too heavy and too robust. They made it very mil-spec-y, but as a result, that's what made it suck. They could have made it a lot better if it was meant for the 3-gun community, because there's a lot of potential there because you're drawing from the same spot, which increases your speed of reload, which was the entire purpose behind this. But instead, they just went with pure military application, and as a result, it kind of fell through, and when no contracts materialized, nobody wanted it. I think the last time this company did anything, we found like a Facebook post from like 2011 asking if they would want a 2-magazine variant, and that was it. So this is a forgotten, long, non-existent product anymore, but it's kind of cool, and you can have a magazine for your magazines. I think that's going to wrap up this weird gear review. Maybe we'll do more weird gear if we can find it. I may have some. I have a lot of weird gear. But if you have any questions about this, let me know. We'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, until next time, I'm Kyle, and this is your Forgotten Gear.